Hey guys! Today I'm going to show you how I do my Takashi Komuro makeup. He's from High School of the Dead. And this video was requested by the lovely Duck Sasuri45. So you start out by wearing your binder and the t-shirt because you don't want to pull that over your makeup. And you do your face routine. I clean my face, apply base makeup, and put in my circle lenses so you end up like this. As you can see, I don't have the most manly face, so I'm just gonna work with what I got. Let's start. I am using a Coastal Scent eyeshadow palette, a Gush Duo eyeshadow palette, and then some nose contouring I got in Japan, and some bronzer from Remo. Starting out, applying a light brown eyeshadow on your lid, like so. And blend it with your fingers, because you're lazy. And then apply a darker brown on the outer corners of your eyes and in your crease to elongate them. And blend that too. We don't want a too strong look, so it's just blending. I like to apply some brown eyeshadow under my eyes too to make it kind of look like I haven't slept for a while because, hey, I'm fighting zombies. And line your lash line with the same dark brown you used on your upper lips. And go over it with a slightly darker brown just to build up the color. I don't want to use eyeliner because that will be too much, or in my opinion. Now I use a brown liquid eyeliner. It's not the best one, but just as long as it's brown, and you can also use a pencil eyeliner, but I only have a brown liquid eyeliner. I don't like to use black when it has to be kind of a natural boy look. I think it gets too hard. And I just go over the brown liquid eyeliner with the same darkest brown eyeshadow I used under my eye, just to soften the line because it's supposed to look like you don't have makeup on, but yeah. I decided to darken the bottom lid a little bit more, so that's what I'm doing. And now taking your nose contour powder or any other brown powder you can use contouring your nose. Taking the Gush eyeshadow, I line my nose like this. It looks really weird, but now you take your eyeshadow brush and you load it up with the same color and you start blending it. And you can use your fingers for this step as well. Then I start with my Coastal Scent. I just run my brush over these colors and I start applying it to the hollows of my face. So I do my forehead, my cheekbones with a powder brush. The things here, I don't know what they're called, but I do them too. And I blend with my fingers, as usual. Then taking a bronzer and I go over the same areas that I just contoured. I just think it builds up shadow better and it makes it look more natural. It just gives more dimension to the face. And if you think your contour is a bit too harsh, I take my normal powder and I just go over the areas to blend them. And I also do my lips. And then I take the Gush eyeshadow again and I start making my mouth a little wider. I just line the corners of my mouth and my lips. And then I use this. This is a lip concealer. You don't have to use this, but I think it kind of gives me a more even coverage of my lips. Now for the neck. I like to contour this area too because it makes my neck look even more like defined. I also kind of try to contour a little here to make it seem like I have an Adam's apple shadow. Now it's time for highlights. For the highlights I go over my forehead my nose bridge, my cheekbones, also my brow bone, and my jawline. The trick is that dark colors will make areas seem smaller, where white will make them seem larger. And you can also contour this area over your lips to give it a more masculine look. For the eyebrows, I use the Gush eyeshadow. As you can see, I used to shave my eyebrows, but I'm in the process of growing them back. So I'm just gonna pretend they're not there. If you want the classic angry cosplay eyebrow look, you should shape your eyebrows as you normally would and then just shave off the outer part, and then it grows in pretty easily. And now just take a mixture of some brown colors that matches your wig and go over the Gush eyeshadow. I use the Gush eyeshadow to give the basic shape to my eyebrows, and then I go over it with a more appropriate color for the wig. I finish off with a pencil brow liner on the upper part of my brows to kind of define them a little more and make them sharper. And then I just blend the harsh line with my angled brush. Going over the contour again with my bronzer, areas I feel lag a little, and blending. It's optional to use mascara. I don't use it personally because I am blessed with dark lashes, but if you do, don't apply it as you normally would. You can just dab it onto your lashes because you don't want to elongate them. You just want them to be there. Because males do have actually rather long eyelashes, but seeing as you're a girl, you don't want to emphasize your girly eyes too much. Now put on your wig, ruffle it about, make sure it is in the right place, and then you take your bobby pins and you pin it in the sides, and in the front, and in the back. So this is the final result. I might not look like the manliest of men, but let's face it, I have a pretty girly face, so this is the best I can do for a teenage boy. When you're learning what to put your contours, I've learned it just by trying and just see what works for me and what doesn't. Some maybe need to contour their nose a bit differently than I do, so it's pretty much just depending on your face. So just get in that mirror and try. Thank you for watching. Bye.